coffee break. Good morning, guys. Welcome back. Today I thought we could do a little quick get ready with me. My mother-in-law actually has my daughter right now, so I thought I would just put on some makeup all by myself, not worrying about someone screaming in the other room. I know any moms on here can relate to that. So we're just going to do a quick little get ready with me. I think I'm going to throw a little pop of color on my lower lash line. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel down below. Hit that little bell notification and give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoy. Without further ado, let's get started. So I've already wet my beauty blender. I'm going to start by grabbing the L'Oreal Glotion. That's a primer. You guys already know if you watched my bridal tutorial, I'll put it up in the cards. But I love this stuff. Gives such a nice dewy finish to the skin. And I'm really into that. So we grabbed a little too much over there. Let's blend it out. So how is everyone doing today? It is a beautiful day out. It's been super hot and humid this week here, but today's still pretty nice. It's about 10:30 or 11 o'clock. I'm just all about that nice dewy finish for summer. So now we're gonna jump in with our foundation. I'm using that L'Oreal True Match Lumi, about 4-ish pumps. I usually don't need that much in most of my other foundations, but this one just doesn't seem to go as long of a way on my skin. It doesn't seem to cover as well. The coverage is a lot lighter, but it is a dewy finish, which I like. And sometimes for summer, it's nice to have something that's not too heavy on the skin, because like I said, it's been hot and humid and I want my makeup to last and not get all cakey. What are you guys doing where you're at? Leave a comment down below of what you guys have been doing in this nice warm Maine weather. If you're from Maine or wherever you're from, what you guys have been doing this week, I would love to know. So I'm kind of going for a little bit lighter of a coverage today, so that's pretty much where I want it, I think. Now we're going to jump in with my e.l.f. Camo Concealer in light beige to pop underneath the eyes to cover up all those nice bags that I have from my daughter deciding that 3 o'clock's a great time to just party for a little bit. So this mama is tired. Blend that out. I just filmed a little organize with me. It's nothing too crazy and it's not even that great of quality. I had trouble with the camera angle, but I think it will be kind of fun to put up in fast motion just to kind of see what I have a little bit in my collection. At some point I was kind of thinking, when there's a want for it, to maybe do a little makeup collection video, because those are kind of videos that I like to see. And like I said, there will be a declutter coming soon, which are also videos that I like to watch, so I thought that I would kind of produce that kind of content. Also, I'm really kind of wanting to pare down my eyeshadow palettes a little bit more and really only keep what I really, really love. We're now going to go in with my True Match Banana Brightening Powder under the eyes to set that in place. Kind of all those places that I highlighted with that concealer. And I'm going to leave the rest of my face as is. Jumping into my Hoola and Hoola Light from Benefit. And just going to carve out those cheeks a bit. Now I'm going to jump in with my L'Oreal Bronze Please bronzer. I got this as a recommendation from Kelly Strock here on YouTube, and it is just the most beautiful, natural, it does have a little shimmer to it though, bronzer, which I love, and I love the way it leaves my face looking nice and beautiful and sun-kissed and just, oh, stunning. I just love that finish. It's just so nice for summer. Now I'm going to grab a Colourpop, the Real Thing Super Shock Highlight. I think these are marketed as body highlights, but I use them on the face and they're pretty. Gives a nice little subtle champagne light gold to the cheek. highlighting that Cupid's bow because I love the way that that looks. Before we jump into the eyes, I just want to throw on some brow. Kind of gonna outline those brows. Is anyone else super lazy about plucking their brows? I like can't make myself do it to save my life. But then I wish I had every time I walk outside. It's like I look in, even this lighting with like the ring light and everything, they look pretty decent. You know, I could pick out a couple hairs here and there like anyone could, but when I get outside, it's like, dang, did I even pluck those? Did I even just spend 20 minutes plucking my brows for them to look like they haven't been touched since I was born? Which is just not the best look. Maybe one day I'll get better about it. And that was that Covergirl brow pencil. I have been loving that a lot. Now we're gonna work on our eyes. I thought today I would kind of do a little throwback palette with the Juvia's Place Masquerade. This is the mini version. It is super stunning. You got those nice neutrals and then also those pops of colors too. I might have to throw in another neutral-ish palette if I don't find something light enough to throw in my crease to start. Which pawn first, let me know. So I'm gonna also use the Makeup Geek in the Nude palette that we've been using kind of in a couple tutorials now. I'm going to start by grabbing a nice big fluffy brush and just that creased color that we've used before and throw that just right in the crease as it would suggest that you should do with it. And we're just going to blend that, kind of going into our upper crease as well as our main crease, and maybe even throwing a little on the lid. What is everybody's favorite eyeshadow palettes? Does anyone have any recommendations of things that they would like to see? I was also kind of thinking, I don't usually drift into the colorful land like I mentioned in one of my videos, because I don't, you know, wear that kind of stuff out. But I would love to do kind of a colorful look series. I was thinking about Colourpop has a bunch of monochromatic shadow palettes, and I thought that could be really fun to kind of throw those palettes to the test and do a little colorful eye look. So I'm now just jumping into that Juvia's Place palette. I'm using Burkina. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. This shade. I'm throwing that in my direct crease. Not going as high up as the lash shadow or as low. Keeping it more to just define and like contour out your eye. Now we're gonna throw, grab a little bit denser of a brush, and on my outer corner, I'm gonna use this Fulani shade. I am probably not pronouncing any of those right, which is awful, and I apologize. Kind of just throwing that in my outer V. Trying to leave it as close to that as possible. When you watch all these beauty YouTubers and they use like their viewfinders on their small little cameras, I don't know how they see what they're doing. It is a lot trickier than you would think. That's for sure. Going back in with that first blender shade and kind of just blending those edges, throwing a little more shadow right there to blend out again. And I think that's gonna do it for that. I do want to throw, I'm gonna do the Zola shade. That's a really nice summery looking blue to me. So we're just gonna get right under those lashes, get as close as you can. It's okay if it goes in your waterline too. And we're gonna mostly just place our color. Get it nice and pigmented as much as you want, I guess. That's what I'm going for on this look, is to have it nice and pigmented, keeping it nice and close to that lash line. I'm going to go back in with that fluffier brush that we used and grab, I think, the first shade from that Makeup Geek palette that we used, and just kind of blend those edges a little bit low, kind of underneath where that blue is, to add some depth and something else kind of going on. It kind of helps connect your top and your lower so it doesn't look as crazy. It helps it really complement it. And although it looks kind of weird right now, I promise once we have like the lashes on and your eyeliner and stuff, it will look really, really nice. And I'm going to test out this unlashed volume curve mascara from Wander Beauty. Never really used this, but I guess it's not the best time to really like try it. But because I'm going to put on lashes. It's pretty nice though. I mean, it's giving my mascara, my eyes definition. It's giving them length. It's pretty, for sure. So put that on. Okay, well, that's on. I'm gonna grab the same lashes that I used in the last tutorial. You can totally reuse lashes as long as you take pretty good care of them and peel off your glue and stuff from the time before, which I'm not the best about taking care of them. So because these are lashes that I've already used before, I know that they fit my eye. Like I mentioned, I'll put my little lash tutorial up in the cards also. You want that nice thin layer of glue, but focusing a little extra on your outer and your inner corners. You want to wait for that glue to get tacky to apply. Also, I was kind of thinking of doing a video all about, because I have a little bit of my own trauma kind of surrounding my pregnancy and my labor and delivery, because it was just horrible situations. There was problems my entire pregnancy, and I kind of thought about coming on here maybe and talking about that. I didn't know if that would be something you guys would be interested. Leave that in the comments below if you'd like to see that. I think it could be kind of healing for me, and it could maybe help some future moms out there that have a similar problem, because we had a pretty rare issue, so it wasn't as easy to connect with people who had had that experience. So I was kind of alone in it, and it was hard. I am like living for this blue color. It is so pretty. I don't know why I don't throw little pops like this more often, because I don't leave my house, so what does it matter? Like, I'm on quarantine, plus I have a fussy kid who's teething. So I haven't like been leaving my house very much, you know, so who cares? Like, no one's gonna see it, and it's beautiful, and it makes me happy. That's an important thing about makeup. You should do what makes you happy, not what anyone else thinks makes them happy, because you're not wearing it for them, you're wearing it for you. And my cat thought it was the most appropriate time to come and say hello. Yes, why are you purring right now? You're so cute. And those are on. Today I wanted to try to finish this off as the lips. It's this Superstay Ink Crayon by Maybelline in the color... Not really sure. I will look it up and link it below. It is so... That is very pretty. It's like a your lips but better kind of color. And it's nice too because it comes with a sharpener, on the bottom to keep that point nice and thin, so you could line your lips, you could fill them in, you could do both. I kind of just used it as a liner and then use it as a liner and then to also fill in my lip. Last, we're gonna take this Buxton Kristen lip gloss because I like a little glossy lip. And that is it, you guys. If you enjoyed this tutorial, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Also, leave a comment down below of what you guys have been doing and if you'd like to see some of those videos that I had mentioned. I look forward to seeing you guys in my next video. Thanks for all the continued love and support. I really appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Have a good day, guys. Hey guys, so I just wanted to come back. Let me find better lighting and just update a bit. I did my makeup earlier this morning at about 11 o'clock. It is now 10 of 6 at night. With the knot, setting that foundation, that L'Oreal Lumi, it really has stayed on my skin really, really nicely. I'm actually very impressed at how it looks here. Let me see if I can. That's my girl Daisy. So the eyes are looking good. The lashes are still on. All my cheek products. I slept in this makeup. Ate 2 meals. It's still looking pretty good. The lip's still there. I have not even retouched anything. So I'm super impressed. Just wanted to give you guys a little update.